goes down, the shadows grow, the quiet hits where you used to go. I trace your name on empty walls and feel the echo of your calls. The world is loud, but it can't compete with the silence in my bedroom seat. I try to sleep, I try to fight, but I miss you more at night. Every corner holds your ghost, every thought the one I miss most. I hold my pillow like it's you, hoping sleep can make it through. I miss you more at night when the stars are out of reach, when the world is fast asleep and I can't find relief. I miss you more at night when the darkness falls too deep. I wish I could hold you close instead of counting sheep. I scroll through old messages, smile at words that made me weak. The laughs, the late night talks, the promises you'd never keep. I whisper secrets to the dark, hoping somehow you might hear. But your absence is louder than everything I hold dear. I try to fill the empty space with memories I can't replace, but nothing quiets this ache that only night seems to make. I miss you more at night when the stars are out of reach, when the world is fast asleep and I can't find relief. I miss you more at night when the darkness falls too deep. I wish I could hold you close instead of counting sheep. Maybe one day the night won't sting, maybe the silence won't remind, but for now your memory is all I find in the quiet time. I survive the night. You said maybe someday, like you meant right now. Like hope was something I could hold. You left doors cracked just wide enough, so I never let you go. You spoke in future sentences, never finished what you'd start, and I filled in all the endings with my own hopeful heart. I read between your half-truths, heard love in what you didn't say. I turned your almost into promises and let myself stay. I believed your almost every night, yeah, every soon. I waited on your halfway love like it was something true. I believed your almost, and I paid the cost. I stayed for what we might have been and lost what I was. You held my hand in public, but never claimed my name. You loved me in the quiet, but disappeared when it came to change. I learned the sound of hesitation, the pause before goodbye. I told myself it was just fear, while my heart learned how to cry. I kept my bags unpacked for you, my dreams set on delay. I built a home inside your words that you never meant to stay. I believe you're almost every night, yeah, every soon. I waited on your halfway love like it was something true. I believe you're almost, and I paid the cost. I stayed for what we might have been and left what I was. One day I'll stop romanticizing all the ways you couldn't choose. I'll stop calling it patience when it was me I'd lose. You almost kept me hoping, but hope can break you too. I should have walked away sooner when your love never grew. I believe you're almost, but I'm done believing now. I won't live inside the maybes. I won't beg for somehow. I believe you're almost, but I know the truth that almost loving someone isn't loving them through. I believe you're almost, but I'm choosing something real. A love that doesn't hesitate, a love that knows how to feel. I believe you're almost, but I let them go. I deserve a love that chooses me, not one that almost shows. I believed you're almost, but now I believe in me. No more waiting on a future that was never meant to be. I gave you all my mornings and half of every night. I held your storms inside me and hid my own from sight. I silenced all my wishes to keep you by my side. I chose to make you happy, even when it hurt my pride. I ignored the warning signs, I swallowed every doubt. I kept believing love meant losing yourself and hoping it would work out. I chose you over me every single day. I put my heart on the line and let my soul decay. Your shadow, I dim my brightest flame. I let your needs define me while I slowly faded away. I forgave your silence, I waited through your lies. I kept hoping one day you'd see what was inside. But love shouldn't demand this price, it shouldn't steal my air. I lost myself in loving you and found that you weren't there. I chose you over me every single day. I put my heart on the line and let my soul decay. I chose you over me, and I'm still learning why I gave you all my love while I forgot to try. Maybe one day I'll forgive the way I let you stay, but tonight I see clearly I can't love this way. I'll take my heart back slowly, piece by piece I'll heal. I'll learn that self-love matters and that pain can be real. I chose you over me, but I won't anymore. I'll find a love that lifts me, not one that leaves me sore. I chose you over me, but I'll choose myself again. I'll love without losing me and let a true love in. I chose you over me, but now I see the light. I put my heart in hands that hold it through the night. I chose you over me, but I'll never do it twice. I'll give my love where it's grown and honor my own life. I chose you over me, but now I choose me. I'll rise from the shadows and finally be free. Wish your hands would catch me when the world fell apart. But every time I reached for you, you weren't holding my heart. I whispered all my fears, hoped you'd hear me through. But I fell in silence, and I fell alone with you. I gave you every piece of me, every hope, every dream. But love isn't always enough, or so it seems. I fell alone, even when you were near. I cried without your comfort, I shook with silent fear. I fell alone through the cracks of our love. I held on to nothing while you held on to us. I learned to hide my shaking hands, to swallow my pain. I stayed in the empty spaces while you didn't feel my strain. I built a world for two, but lived in it by myself, hoping your love would notice and put me back on the shelf. I tried to make you see all the breaks in my heart, but you were lost in your own storm while I fell apart. I fell alone, even when you were near. I cried without your comfort, I shook with silent fear. I fell alone through the cracks of our love. I held on to nothing while you held on to us. Maybe love isn't always kind, sometimes it leaves you blind. I gave you all I had to give, and still I fell behind. But one day I'll rise again from this ache, from this stone. I'll find a love that catches me, so I won't fall alone. I fell alone, but I'll stand on my own. I'll find a heart that stays, and a love I can own. I fell alone, but I'll heal every scar. I'll rise from the silence and learn who we are. I fell alone, but I'm learning to fly. I'll hold my heart gently and reach for the sky. I fell alone, but I won't feel this way. I'll find someone who stays and never lets me stray. I fell alone, but one day I'll stand with a love that lifts me and takes my hand. glass was breaking. Said I'm fine like it was true. I learned how to hide my hurting just to keep things light for you. I swallowed every question, every word I couldn't say. I told myself it was love to push my pain away. I didn't wanna be a burden, didn't wanna lose your calm. So I learned how to be quiet while my heart set off alarms. I held my tears too long till they learned how to burn. I stayed strong in the silence, waiting for your turn. I held my tears too long, afraid to break us apart, but holding them inside me is what broke my heart. Watch you drift so slowly, like I wouldn't even feel. I kept forgiving your distance, calling numbness being real. I gave you all my softness while you gave me your doubt. I kept my voice inside my chest till it couldn't get out. I thought love meant endurance, thought pain proved I cared, but love shouldn't feel like bleeding just to show you're there. I held my tears too long till they learned how to burn. I stayed strong in the silence, waiting for your turn. I held my tears too long, afraid to break us apart, but holding them inside me is what broke my heart. One night the dam just opened, and I cried for who I'd been, for the girl who kept on giving while you stopped letting her in. I loved you without protection, I stayed without a sound, but silence isn't strength when it slowly drags you down. I held my tears too long, but I'm letting them fall now. I'm learning how to feel again. I don't need to be proud. I held my tears too long, trying to keep us alive, but I deserve a love where I don't have to hide. I held my tears too long, but I want any more. I won't shrink my emotions to fit behind your door. I held my tears too long, now I'm choosing my heart and love without silence, right from the start. I held my tears too long, but I'm learning how to cry. And maybe in these falling tears, I'll finally say goodbye. You used to look at me like home, like I was where you'd stay. You held my hands with certainty eyes turned away. You laughed like nothing scared you. Spoke like you meant the truth. I fell in love with who you were before the distance grew. Somewhere between your promises and the nights you disappear, you changed without a warning, and I stayed right here. I love the version of you that left, the one who said I'm here, the one who chose me fully before the doubt and fear. I love the version of you that left, the one I still recall, but I don't know the person who stayed and left me small. You stopped asking how I was, stopped noticing my tears. You learned how to be present, but only when it was convenient, dear. Yeah, I kept chasing memories, trying to bring you back, but loving who you became was a battle I couldn't win. I grieved you while you stood beside me, felt lonely in your arms. I missed the way you used to love before it did me harm. I love the version of you that left, the one who said I'm here, the one who chose me fully before the doubt and fear. I love the version of you that left, the one I still recall, but I don't know the person who stayed and loved me small. Maybe that version was never meant to last beyond that time. Maybe I fell for a moment, not a lifetime, but I loved you like you were forever, and that's the part that hurts. Loving someone who faded while I stayed the same. I love the version of you that left, and I'm learning to let go of the memory that kept me here long after you'd outgrown. I love the version of you that left, but I can't live there still. I deserve way you held me close. Every laugh, every touch felt like fragile ghost, counting moments like treasure, even when shadows grew. I loved you in stolen hours, because I always knew that time was never ours to keep, that love was borrowed, not mine. But I stayed giving all I had until the clock ran out of time. I loved you on borrowed time, every heartbeat borrowed from fate, every whisper, every kiss couldn't make the ending wait. I loved you on borrowed time, knowing you'd have to go, but I held on anyway, even when I knew it so. I memorized your face in the dark, learned the way you breathe. I held your hand in the quiet, even though I grieved. I gave you all my mornings, all my nights, my best. But love on borrowed time can never find its rest. I stayed in the moments fleeting, even when they hurt to hold. I knew I'd lose you someday, but I loved you all the more. I loved you on borrowed time, every heartbeat borrowed from fate, every whisper, every kiss couldn't make the ending wait. I loved you on borrowed time, knowing you'd have to go, but I held on anyway, even when I knew it so. Maybe in another life we'd have more than this, more than borrowed seconds, more than fleeting bliss. But tonight I'll hold your memory like a candle in the wind, loving you on borrowed time until the end begins. I loved you on borrowed time, and I'll cherish every sigh. Even though the world took you, I'll still love you till I die. said it was the right thing, said we'd be better this way. You packed up all the reasons, then quietly walked away. I nodded like I understood, like my heart wasn't torn. I watched you close the door on us, and I stayed there warm. You left with all your certainty, I stayed with all my doubt. You found your peace in letting go, I kept loving you without. I loved you past goodbye, past the last embrace, past the moment you turned away and erased my place. I loved you past goodbye, when it wasn't fair. You stopped loving at the ending. I loved you even then. I replayed every conversation, looking for where we fell. I kept your voice inside my head, like a wishing well. I learned how to live without you, but not how to forget. I called it healing, called it time, but my heart hasn't yet. You moved on with quiet grace, like love was just a phase. I carried all the weight of us through endless days. I loved you past goodbye, past the last embrace, past the moment you turned away and erased my place. I loved you past goodbye, when it wasn't fair. You stopped loving at the ending. I loved you even then. One day I'll stop reaching for what's already gone. I'll stop loving the echo of the way we were before. But tonight I'm still here, with your name on my tongue, learning how to let go of a love I outraged. I loved you past goodbye, but I'm learning to stop. I'm untying my heart from the place that it got lost. I loved you past goodbye, but I won't forever stay in a moment that ended while you walked away. I loved you past goodbye, but now I choose me. I love with open arms again, but not invisibly. I loved you past goodbye, now I'm closing that door. I'll keep the love, release the pain, and ask for nothing more. I loved you past goodbye, long after you were gone. But now I'm learning how to love me and move on. I saw the warning signs, the cracks in your smile, but I told myself love could last a while. I ignored the storms, the nights you were cold. Believed in a story I wished you told. Every word that cut, I called it truth. Every absence blamed on your past youth. I thought love could fix what I couldn't see, and maybe, just maybe, you'd come back to me. I held on tighter when I should've let go. Ignored the smoke, believed in the glow. I kept telling myself I could change your ways, even when I lost count of the painful days. I loved you through the red flags, through every warning sign. I stayed when I should've walked away, hoping your heart would find mine. I loved you through the red flags, through every doubt and fear. But love shouldn't hurt this much, and I shouldn't still be here. I made excuses for your silence. I smiled through your lies. I waited for a love that I'd never get, while pretending not to cry. I gave you every piece of me, the broken and the whole. But every time I reached for your hand, it slipped past my soul. I convinced myself the pain was worth it. The fights were proof we cared. But some love isn't meant to stay, even when hearts are laid bare. I loved you through the red flags, through every warning sign. I stayed when I should've walked away, hoping your heart would find mine. I loved you through the red flags, through every doubt and fear. But love shouldn't hurt this much, and I shouldn't still be here. Maybe one day I'll forgive myself for staying too long, for trusting too deep. But tonight I'm learning the hardest truth: some hearts you can't keep. I loved you through the red flags, but now I see them clear. I'll stop bending my heart to fit a love that disappeared. I loved you through the red flags, but I'll learn to move on. I'll choose someone who sees my worth and loves me where I belong. I loved you through the red flags, and I'll love again someday. But this time I'll see the signs and know when to walk away. I loved you through the red flags, but I won't make that mistake. I'll protect my heart next time for someone who won't break. I loved you through the red flags, and now I'm finally free to find a love that lifts me up, not one that pulls from me. I carried my scars like they were yours, opened my heart despite the pain. I bled through the cracks of my own fears, hoping your love could ease the strain. I gave you all my broken pieces, even the ones I tried to hide. I loved you in the spaces where my own pain would collide. I thought love meant being fearless, even when my soul was torn. I stayed open for you, though I was don't care. I'll mend my soul slowly, piece by piece I'll rise. I'll love again someday without the weight of compromise. I loved you with open wounds, but I learned to guard my heart. I'll give my love to someone who won't tear me apart. I loved you with open wounds, but I'll heal through the pain. I'll rise from all the heartbreak and love her once again. I loved you with open wounds, but I'm closing those doors. I'll give my heart where it's safe, where love won't hurt me more. I loved you with open wounds, but I'll choose me this time and find a love that cherishes every scar, every line. I loved you with open wounds, but now I'll love me first. I'll mend the cracks inside me and heal from all the hurt. You build walls around your heart. I tiptoed in, gentle and slow. I offered warmth in the coldest nights, hoping my love could help you grow. I whispered truths you didn't want. I held your hand when it hurt. I stayed when storms knocked at your door, but you never returned the comfort. I softened all my edges to match the way you broke. I stayed tender through the cracks, even when my heart spoke. I stayed soft in a hard love. I gave all I could give. I held on when you pulled away, hoping you'd finally live. I stayed soft in a hard love, and I wore my heart outside. But loving you like this left me bleeding inside. I learned your silence like a language. Every pause, every glance. I gave you patience you didn't deserve. Still believed in second chance. I tucked my pain in pockets and kept my tears unseen. I sacrificed my own comfort for a love that wasn't clean. I bent without breaking. I stayed when I should have run. I gave you all my softness while you hid from the sun. I stayed soft in a hard love. I gave all I could give. I held to a heart that wants the tenderness, not one that leaves me behind. I stayed soft in a hard love, but I'll hold my love with care for someone who will see it and meet me somewhere there. I stayed soft in a hard love, but I'm taking back my heart. I love without fear, not in pieces torn apart. I stayed soft in a hard love, and I'll do it again someday. But this time it'll be with someone who chooses to stay. I stayed soft in a hard love, but now my softness is mine. I'll give it where it's wanted, not to someone who hides. The house is quiet, too quiet tonight. Even the walls don't make a sound. Your jacket's gone, but your echo stays. It follows me around. I turn the lights down low, like I'm waiting for your voice. But the silence says everything about the choices you chose. I try to fill the empty space with TV, noise, and time, but every pause between the sounds feels like you calling mine. I still hear you in silence, in the moments between my breath, in the places where your laughter lived, and the things you never said. I still hear you in silence, even when I'm alone. Your absence is the loudest sound this empty house has known. I sleep on your side of the bed, just to feel you near. I whisper words you'll never hear, like you're still right here. I've learned the shape of loneliness. It fits me like your shirt. I'll wear it every evening now and try not to get hurt. I tell myself you moved on, that you don't hear me too, but silence keeps repeating every part of you. you the parts I hide, the ones that still ache at night. I let you see my weakest places, trusted you'd be gentle with my light. I didn't come to you whole, I never said I was strong, but you said you'd stay through the healing. Said broken didn't mean wrong. I gave you my unfinished edges, every scar I couldn't mask. I thought love meant being safe with the truths you're afraid to ask. I trusted you with my cries, with the places I still believe. I put my heart in your hands, believed you'd handle me. I trusted you with my cries, and you let the damage show. You didn't break me on purpose, you didn't care if I broke. I flinched every time you pulled away, like it echoed something old. I tried to stay brave in your silence, told myself this was growth. I glued myself back together while you drifted from the fight. I held all the weight of loving you while you loosened your grip each night. I asked for care, not perfection, just honesty when it hurt. But you left my wounds uncovered, like they didn't matter at all. I trusted you with my cries, with the places I still believe. I put my heart in your hands, believed you'd handle me. I trusted you with my cries, and you let the damage show. You didn't break me on purpose, but you didn't care if I broke. Maybe I should have protected what I gave away too fast, but love shouldn't need armor or a warning label attached. I loved you without conditions, you loved me without death, and now I'm learning how to heal what I handed you myself. I trusted you with my cracks, but I'm learning how to mend. I'm finding strength in the broken, not depending on you again. I trusted you with my cracks, when I still believe somehow. the same. I trusted you with my cracks, and I'm healing them alone. But the light that shines through broken places was always my own. I answered every call you made, even when it hurt to stay. I rearranged my whole life just to meet you halfway. You showed up when it was easy, left when it got real. I kept lowering my standards so you wouldn't have to feel. I read the signs but looked away, called neglect space to grow. I kept telling myself love waits, while my heart already knew. I was always the last choice, never the first one you choose. I was there when you needed comfort, but invisible when you had nothing to lose. I was always the last choice, the one you'd come back to when everything else fell apart and you didn't know what to do. I watched you pick everyone else before you ever picked me. I learned how to stay quiet so you wouldn't see. I smiled through all the waiting while my needs stayed small. I kept hoping someday you'd finally make the call. I made myself available, even when it cost my pride. I stayed in the background while you lived your life. I was always the last choice, never the first one you choose. I was there when you needed comfort, but invisible when you had nothing to lose. I was always the last choice, the one you'd come back to when everything else fell apart and you didn't know what to do. Maybe one day you'll realize what you took for granted then. A heart that stayed, a love that waited again and again. But I won't be standing in line anymore, begging to be seen. I'm done being an option, I deserve to be chosen completely. I was always the last choice, but I won't be again. I won't stay where I'm convenient, I'll choose me in the end. I was always the last choice, but I've learned my worth. I deserve a love that puts me first, not second, not third. I was always the last choice, but now I'm walking away. I won't wait for your attention, I won't beg you to stay. I was always the last done standing on the sidelines of someone else's life. You said I was everything, said I was all you needed then. You held my hands like certainty, like love was permanent. You made a home inside my chest, promised you wouldn't leave. I trusted every word you said, believed in what we'd be, but something changed without a sound. You pulled away in pieces. I felt the shift before the truth, before you said you needed distance. I was enough until I wasn't, until you wanted more, until my love stopped being new and felt like something you'd outgrown. I was enough until I wasn't, and I don't know what changed. One day I was your everything, the next just in the way. I shrank myself to fit your doubts, tried harder just to stay. I blame my heart for wanting you instead of walking away. I watched you find yourself somewhere I couldn't follow through. I stayed behind with all the blame, wondering what I couldn't do. I asked myself 1,000 times what part of me fell short. But love shouldn't feel like proving worth or keeping score. I was enough until I wasn't, until you wanted more, until my love stopped being new and felt like something you'd outgrown. I was enough until I wasn't, and I don't know what changed. One day I was your everything, the next just in the way. Maybe I was always enough, you just didn't know how to stay. Maybe love scared you more than loss, so you walked away. I can't carry all your doubts or fix what you couldn't face. I won't turn your leaving into my shame. I was enough until I wasn't, but I'm learning what is true, that someone else's indecision doesn't change the worth in you. I was enough until I wasn't, but I still am. Somehow I'm finding my reflection again and believing it now. I was enough until I wasn't, but now I know my name. I won't let your uncertainty rewrite my place. I was enough until I wasn't, and I'll always be for the right kind of love that chooses me. I was enough until I wasn't, but I'm enough again. I'll give my heart to someone who knows when to stay. smiled through every storm, pretended that I was okay. Hid the cracks inside my heart so no one could see the fray. I whispered all my fears alone, held my tears like precious gold. You never knew the weight I carried, or the nights I felt so cold. I thought love meant staying strong, even when my soul was torn. I kept my pain a secret, hoping you'd never more. I was quietly breaking while you laughed and walked away. I was silently aching through each night and every day. I was quietly breaking, and you never saw the sight. I gave you all my pieces while hiding my own confines. I bent to fit your shadow, I softened every edge, ignored the cries of my own heart to keep our love from a ledge. I gave my all, yet remained unseen. Sacrificed my light, loving you became my cage. Even in the night, I thought love was worth the pain. Thought silence was my shield, but loving you in secret left my broken heart unhealed. I was quietly breaking while you laughed and walked away. I was silently aching through each night and every day. I was quietly breaking, and you never saw the signs. I gave you all my pieces while hiding my own confines. Maybe one day I'll forgive the quiet I endured, the love I gave in shadows, the heart I couldn't secure. But tonight I hold the sorrow and every tear I kept. I was quietly breaking while the world around me slept. I was quietly breaking, but I'm learning to stand, to without a word, no explanation, no goodbye. Just a shadow in the doorway and a love I couldn't keep alive. I replayed every conversation, every laugh, every fight, trying to find the moment where we lost the light. I needed answers you never gave, a truth I couldn't find. Now I'm stuck in the silence with your ghost inside my mind. My heart didn't get closure, it's still holding on to you. Every corner of my soul feels the absence of truth. My heart didn't get closure, and I'm still learning to breathe. While your memory lingers in the spaces you left me. I told myself it wasn't forever, that I'd survive, I'd be fine. But healing is harder when the ending isn't mine. I try to move through the day, pretend I've let you go, but every night the questions come and I feel the undertow. I needed answers you never gave, a reason, a sign, but the silence became a canyon I can't seem to climb. My heart didn't get closure, it's still holding on to you. Every corner of my soul feels the absence of truth. My heart didn't get closure, and I'm still learning to breathe. While your memory lingers in the spaces you left me. Maybe one day I'll forgive, not for you, but for me. I'll close the door to the unanswered and finally be free. But tonight I sit with longing and the questions that remain. My heart didn't get closure, and it's soaked in your name. Soft heart didn't get closure, but I'm learning to let go. Piece by piece I'll gather me, even if the scars still show. My heart didn't get closure, but one day it will. My heart didn't get closure, but someday it will know that love can leave its mark without keeping me low. I was in the middle of saying stay when you turned your back and left. I had 1,000 things I meant to say, now they're all talking to myself. You walked out between my commas before the truth could breathe. You left me hanging on a word you never let me speak. I practiced every honest line, but never got my turn. You closed the door on everything I was still trying to learn. You left me mid-sentence, mid-promise, mid-dream. I was still believing while you were already free. Mid-sentence, no period, no sign, just silence where your voice should be, breaking every line. I replay that unfinished moment, like it might change its end. If I hold on to it long enough, you'll come back in again. I swallow all the questions that still sit in my chest. I never got a goodbye, just a space where you left. I waited for an explanation, for something to hold on to, but the quiet said enough of what you wouldn't do. You left me mid-sentence, mid-promise, mid-dream. I was still believing while you were already free. You left me mid-sentence, no period, no sign, just silence where your voice should be, breaking every line. Maybe that's why it still hurts this way. Why I don't know where to begin. You didn't just leave my life, you left my thoughts unfinished. I keep talking to your memory like it might answer me, but the only reply I get is your absence staring back at me. You left me mid-sentence, but I'm learning how to end the story I kept writing for someone who wouldn't stay in. You left me mid-sentence, but I'll finish my own line. I'll write myself a future where your silence isn't mine. You left me mid-sentence, but I'm closing the page. I'll wait for your ending to turn the next day. You never cared to share. You left me mid-sentence, and it took me some time, but I'm learning how to speak again without needing your line. I smiled when my chest was breaking, pretended I was fine. I whispered all my secrets, but you never read the signs. I carried all my sorrow while you stood unaware. I loved you through the darkness, but you never seemed to care. I tried to show you quietly every tear I couldn't hide, but your eyes were always distant, your heart somewhere outside. You never saw my pain, the nights I cried alone. You never felt the weight of a heart you called your own. You never saw my pain, the words I didn't say. I gave you all my love, and still you looked away. I learned to speak in silence, to hide the ache inside. I softened all my edges so you'd stay by my side. I bent to keep you happy, kept my heart on a string, but loving you completely left me with nothing. I hoped you'd notice slowly all the cracks I tried to hide, but you never reached for me. You never stayed the night. You never saw my pain, the nights I cried alone. You never felt the weight of a heart you called your own. You never saw my pain, the words I didn't say. I gave you all my love, and still you looked away. Maybe one day you'll understand all the quiet battles I fought, but I can't wait forever for a love that never sighed. I'll mend the pieces you ignored and find a heart that sees someone who loves me fully and sets my sorrow free. You never saw my pain, but I'll rise from the tears. I won't beg for attention, I won't stay through years. You never saw my pain, but I will heal somehow, and one day I'll be chosen by a heart that's truly now. You never saw my pain, but I've learned to feel again. A love without the shadows of a heart that couldn't bend. You never saw my pain, but I'm taking back my name. I'll give my love where it's wanted, not to someone who looked away. You never saw my pain, but I found my own light. I'll rise above the silence and finally be alright. I used to sleep through the night before you lived in my head. Now every silence feels loud, every thought feels unsaid. I used to trust my own heart before you changed the view. I didn't lose myself all at once, I lost my peace with you. You said love shouldn't hurt this way, but you left me torn in two. You took the calm from my chest and walked away like you always do. You took my peace with you when you closed that door. Left me fighting my own thoughts like I never had before. You took my peace with you, and I'm still trying to breathe. You left me with the questions and took the part of me that believed. I flinch when my phone lights up, still hoping it's your name. I replay every goodbye, trying to find where I failed. I gave you all my softness, every part I tried to hide. You held it for a moment, then left it on my side. I stayed quiet to keep the peace while mine slowly slipped away. I learned loving you meant losing me, a price I didn't say. You took my peace with you when you closed that door. Left me fighting my own thoughts like I never had before. You took my peace with you, and I'm still trying to breathe. You left me with the questions and took the part of me that believed. Maybe one day I'll forgive you, not for you, but for me. I'll stop searching for calm in a love that couldn't be. I'll gather up the pieces you didn't know you broke, but find my way back to the girl who once felt whole. You took my peace with you, but I'm learning how to heal. I'm finding quiet in the chaos, learning what is real. You took my peace with you, but I won't stay this way. I'll rebuild my heart slowly and find my calm again. You took my peace with you, but I'm taking me back now. I won't beg for your silence, I won't ask you how. You took my peace with you, but it wasn't yours to keep. I'll find a love that feels like hurts me. You took my peace with you, but I'll find it on my own. In the quiet I'm rebuilding a life that feels like home.